All right. Welcome back, everyone. Or if you're new here, I am Quincy, coach of the Latty Daddies, and here to review the game. We played against Ark, aka Noah, aka reposition here, the Miami Moltres this season, rebranded, which I think is custom for them now. I think they've rebranded every season, but I'm not sure. So either way, we're here with my team. Um, Cooked it up over the break, and yeah, we're slowly trying out our NU picks. Um, Last week I think we brought Hitmonchan and something else, and this week we decided to bring and lead Nidoqueen. Pretty good against. What did he like to run? He liked to lead a Electrode. So we're like immune to electric damage, and if he tries to explode, then like, okay, you take out Nidoqueen, and it's like I'm happy with that trade. If that's what he wants to go for. On top of that, Nidoqueen can set up Stealth Rocks, which is pretty good for a number of his team, and Toxic Spikes. He doesn't have anything that can soak it up, and he also doesn't have any spinners. So the more hazards we can get up this game, the better. Then we have Protect to get some leftover recovery, and Roar to switch things out. And a Full Bulk, as you can see. A little bit more on the defensive side, just because most of his threats tend to be physical, but just put like a nice number in there, and then the rest in special defense. And then I think Bold is a plus defensive nature, so his job is to kind of just set up stuff and take some hits. Then we got a Gyarados, no nicknames this week, unfortunately, with a Wakanberry. So instead of taking 4 times to electric, he's only taking 2, which is still a lot, but it means he can live most things. I think he probably still dies to like a stab electric move from Electrode or really close, but it lets him live things from Thunderbolts from other things. He has some things that can learn electric moves like Arcanine gets Thunderfang and Miss Mega gets T-Bolt, so lets him live those. And then he has Intimidate. Obviously, it's the only ability he gets, and then just some moves on him: Aqua Tail, Dragon Dance, Outrage, and Earthquake. If we get a Dragon Dance up, we're faster than his entire team, depending on investments on Floatzel and Electrode, and depending if Rain is up as well, as we'll see. But next up, we have Gengar on the team. Really good swap in to like if I think he's gonna go Explosion on Electrode. It's just kind of a no-brainer to bring him. He's my other OU pick. He's really good outside of that one fact too. Like just crazy special attack and crazy speed. Um, but his main job, why I brought him this week, is was in order to combat his Snorlax. If he was gonna do a Curselax thing, I kind of wanted to like taunt him. Pain Split lets me heal to full and does some good damage to Snorlax, and then like a couple Sludge Bombs after that can kill. And Substitute is there just to kind of get it up if I think he's gonna switch out. And then Pain Split we can get backed up HP for with that. So kind of a utility or like specially built Gengar to deal with Snorlax this week. Next, I have the Blaziken Expert Belt. I didn't want to lose HP from Life Orb, especially because I was running sub on him. I thought maybe I could get like predict a switch out and get a free sub up, and then get like a free move off of something that was kind of suboptimal, like a flare, like an Earthquake on a Floatzel isn't bad. It does some decent damage. So I was thinking maybe something like that. We could get a free sub up and then damage something that normally we'd have to switch out on. So that was the idea there. Ambipom, Leftovers, not really a bulky set, but like it outspeeds everything but his Floatzel, I'm pretty sure, at max speed. And then like Leftovers is just good because you're clicking Fake Out and stunning them per turn, so you're getting more healing, like on average. And then with the HP investment too, is just twofold. Like this thing's gonna be tough to take out, and it'll be a little tankier than he might be expecting. And I'm just not a fan of Life Orb, honestly. Like I am, but for Ambipom, like I don't want this thing killing things. I just want it to be annoying. So I thought, leftovers was like a good way to reinforce that. And I didn't want to run more than like 2 life orbs because I'm also running it on the next mon, Altaria. Another Dragon Dance set with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Roost. Earthquake is so good against like more than half of his team. Like, pretty sure Floatzel resists it, but like Floatzel's really frail, so Floatzel takes decent damage to it. And then he has like Empoleon, Arcanine, Electrode, and a couple other things that just don't like around. And then like he has Mismagius with Levitate, which kind of offsets it a little bit, but not really. So yeah, that's the Altaria set. All the other sets. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the replay, and we can hop into that. Okay. So, as I stated, we are leading Nidoqueen. Kind of predicting the Electrode, and that is what he does. He switches out right away, we get up Stealth Rocks, and then he hits with a Psychic. It does a huge chunk of damage even though we're bulky. And we roar out into Tangrowth. There I kind of wish I set up Toxic Spikes instead, but it's fine. I did not predict the switch out, so it is what it is. We get some health back with leftovers, just kind of scouting his move. And we switch into Gengar, and we get put asleep on Spore. What is it? Sleep Powder, which is like 60% accuracy. So kind of unfortunate, but whatever. And I opt just to stay in here because Electrode, like a T-Bolt from Electrode, unless it's like Choice Spexed, isn't killing me. It's doing like a lot of damage, but it's not killing. And then like Explosion doesn't do anything. So he's probably not going to click that unless he thinks I'm going to switch out. Which he might. So like I'm just going to stay in here. He gets up a Rain Dance. And I wake up and just start putting subs up. I go for a second one here thinking he might switch out. But he doesn't. He just keeps hitting T-Bolt, which is smart. So I just hope I outspeed and I'm able to kill it with Sludge Bomb. Then Floatzel comes in here, and this thing is stupid fast. Not that speed mattered there, because I tried to switch out and he pursued me. Gengar was just kind of dead there. There wasn't really any outplaying I could have done. Pursuit was just like a good bring on his part. And I'm pretty sure like a Waterfall probably killed me there anyway, so, didn't matter a whole lot. But we get to get Gyarados in there and lower his attack stat, and then he switches out, as you saw. Gyarados' ability is just so good. So he switches out into Mismagius, takes a little bit of damage from Stealth Rock, and we go for a Dragon Dance. And then he goes for a T-Bolt. We get our Wagahan Berry to proc. If we didn't have that, we might have lost this game, to be honest. The Gyarados picking up the kill here is just so huge. Not because like Mismagius is like gonna blow things up on my team, even like it can, but it helps Ambipom so much with like the normal type fake out and Blaziking's fighting moves. Like Mismagius being gone is huge here, so that's really good. I'm okay with that trade. Down 2 of my OU picks, and he's only down like a middle tier pick and Electrode. So on paper he kind of has it better, but not necessarily, because Ambipom is just stupid good. So we fake out the Tangrowth. It doesn't do a whole lot. I switch out. He misses a Sleep Powder, which is okay, and I think I get a Dragon Claw off here for like a good chunk of damage. Not great, but for Tangrowth, who can be super defensive, 27 isn't bad. Some of the calcs I was looking at were like a fully defensive Tangrowth is only taking like 9 to 15% from Dragon Claw, so I was happy to get 27 there. But not happy enough. I eventually switch out into Ambipom again. He protects, and then I want to say I just switch out again because I'm leech seeded. Yeah, I switch into Altaria again, and he reads a switch. He puts me to sleep, and then I think I just double out here. Yeah, I go into Blaziken. He also doubles out into Empoleon. Here I thought he would switch out, reading like a low kick or an earthquake or something. But he just goes for a surf, so he takes our first sub out. But I'm almost certain I'm faster, so I just low kick this guy. Then Tauros comes in, lowers our attack, and we kind of have to get out unless we want to sack there. But losing Nidoqueen is so much better here. I still need Blaziken to take on things like Tangrowth, and with Floatzel where he is with his health, I think Floatzel's at 56 or something. Blaziken can still like kill Floatzel, even with like a fire resist typing. So we get into this matchup, and I'm not liking this. I do protect for a little bit of health back, and then I think I get out. I do, yeah. I go into Altaria. He hits me with Sleep again, but Natural Cure is clutch, and we switch right into Blaziken. He Leech Seeds, which is okay. Flare Blitz. I don't know what the odds of killing him were there. I think Noah did the calc in his vid, and it was like 50-50 or something. So I'm not sure if the roll mattered or not, but you know, it happens. Floatzel comes in stupid fast. He went full speed on our rain team, which like, I understand why, because nothing on my team outspeeds that. It was just super annoying that this thing was faster than everything. But he ice punches Ambipom next, and we get a low kick off. I don't know why I didn't fake out there. Because he kills Blaziken, and then we go right into Ambipom, right? Okay. I thought maybe he was going to switch into Tauros or something. But fake out still would have been okay, so whatever. He comes in with Ram Ranch. And then we protect, and I think we switch out into Altaria here. And he's choice banded into Pursuit, which is crazy that it didn't kill Ambipom. That extra HP investment coming in clutch, and Altaria just kind of picks up the kill with double Dragon Claw. So that was our game against the Miami Moltres. Noah played well, as always. He brought some really cool things. I think the Wakan Berry won us the game, to be honest, though. Gyarados is just like really weak if people prep for him, so I had to use that berry just to get like any value out of him, and it worked, and we won the game. So yeah, that was our week 2 match of season 5 against the Miami Moltres, and I think next week we play Jagak, aka Charlos. So yeah, that'll be fun. I have nothing else. That concludes everything. GG's, and see you guys next week.